Alright, folks, we apologize for the slight delay in start to proceedings today, but we are finally here with Shipfest Season 2, Day 6. We've got Team Crazy going up against Team Vengeance today. Fizzkiller, we've seen Archipelago before, and the most interesting thing to note is that Sierra 117 is actually on a different ship this time around.
No, I think he's on lightning. Yes, I think
He used to
lightning
do
is
the
a good choice.
Kagero, right? He used to
He
do the
only
Kagero.
Kagero was a one-time thing only, if I remember correctly, and I think like this time he just took another choice with lightning is a
No, no,
better choice.
even yesterday, I think the first game that you missed out, he was on a Kagero.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, yeah, lightning is overall a better play than Kagero, because you got good guns, you got a hydro, you got decent tops, which are enough for this to make a dent on ships. So that's not surprising, to be honest. And interestingly, we have got a Cleveland this time. I'm not sure Cleveland was yesterday there.
And by the way,
Was it?
they actually managed a quick outer cap. That is a
Yeah,
bit of a surprise. I didn't expect that.
yeah. I think if you can see, I don't know why is Vengeance has story left out the outer cap, or Wiki Davi was quite slow this time. I think to get in the outer cap.
Yeah, they usually park one of the battleships there just to secure it. Now, how do you think the Z is gonna plan out?
I'm not really sure. Like Z is a big boat, even for destroyers, like very big, so it's very easy to hit. Its guns are okay. Its tops are fast loading. I think it's decent choice, but yeah, Lightning is the preferred boat in
Yeah,
this
and
format.
it seems like Lightning is going to get a free cap for the center as Crazy look to put some points on the board. They currently sit on 6 points in the bottom half of the table, so they're going to be looking at moving up comfortably if this trend continues.
Yeah, I am not sure. Vengeance giving up caps like this. I'm not sure what's happening. Why they're giving up the middle cap? Oh, Admiral Basel spotted. Yeah, he got hard spotted by lightning. Hmm. Wicked away moving in the smoke of Admiral Bhaskar. Interesting. I think he will probably park there, but he should be careful with the tops of Sierra at that position. Even the last match which was on stream, Radioactive versus Soviet Union. Radioactive won, and it was stalemate till like the last 5 minutes. So I'm expecting like the same thing here also. Amir Bhaskar has lost most of his HP, only like 5,000 HP remaining. I'm not really sure what play he can make after with this much low HP currently. He will have to be very cautious,
Yeah,
and I
especially as
think
you mentioned, it's a much larger ship, right? So they're gonna have trouble, keeping it out of fire.
yeah, I mean like it will be very difficult, and even if like it get under
Oh, by the
fire,
way,
it's like
look at this great
oh
torpedo salvo.
oh. I had mentioned this fact that if he's gonna stay in this position, he will have to look out for those Sierra stops, and I think he didn't he didn't think about this. So I'm not sure if that extra HP from Solarity Expert is really helping Wicked away here.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
an odd choice on the Vladivostok for sure.
yeah, I mean, even on battleships like Solarity Expert is, I'm not sure it's worth it.
Look at this. Sierra 117. He's out hunting Admiral Bhaskar. He's spotted him. Despite the threat of the Talon, he is actually trying to gunboat the Z. Takes a
Oh
few
man,
shots
that
and now he's running away.
yeah, this is like I'm not sure this is a good choice. Admiral Bhaskar is lucky. He was just outside the range of Cleveland radar, so he's lucky he's still alive.
Yeah, even the Talon, hasn't taken quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, but the problem is Wicked has took tops, and like the top damage is not really that much healable. So even like the HP pool has significantly decreased. So even Preddy has got a really good cover with lightning smoke. From other side he can like shoot for some time till talents come around to his flank, and he has got island cover also.
Yeah, Hellrain unfortunately is completely out of the game today.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
he's
not
been
sure.
very ineffective in holding off Applied Mechanics Baltimore and contributing at all to their match so far.
Uh, Yeah, I'm not sure if it's some connection issue or what. I'm not able to pinpoint. I'm thinking maybe he's having some connection or some PC issues that he's so back and he's not able to move forward. I think
Lots of
that's a
shots
very
out at the Z. Z is in trouble. I think just damage count as well, down to 2300 HP. We'll take another salvo,
yeah.
200 HP,
Oh, that's
just a
fire.
little bit more.
That's
Oh,
fire. Oh,
not
that
today,
was
my man, not today. Unfortunate end. It looks like Team Vengeance's day 6 is going to be one to forget, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah. I think they have been like. I think they have been little bit. I think they have been sloppy today. Like something is off with them.
Hmm.
I think only they can tell. But something is really off with them today. I guess it's not their day today, but that's fine. Like sometimes it happens. Sometimes you're not feeling today play or something. I think that is still fine. Every one of us have bad days.
Absolutely, man. And it's just unfortunate that they strung together a few good games, and then today they are kind of getting smashed around. And look at that, another great torpedo salvo coming in from Sierra 117. And I have a bad feeling that this Vladivostok is going to take more torpedoes.
I think he might be a save. He will have to just go
No,
full
no,
speed.
he's taking them. He's taking them.
He can dodge them. He can dodge them in time. He can dodge at least somehow.
Ooh.
Yeah, he will dodge them. Yeah. Oh,
Do you think he can
I
take
think.
out the Baltimore?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I think he is reloading his guns. He had
Or
fired one salvo.
yeah, I think the Baltimore will punish that exposed broadside. Ah, just look at the
I
poor
think.
guy. He's cornered. They're
Yep.
all over him.
Oh,
Oh, beautiful shot coming in.
yep. I think I'm not sure what was Helrin exactly doing there. He should have moved a bit more ahead. Like he was behind that islands, and because of the shell arcs of Talon, he just couldn't lob over them, and he should have moved a bit more forward. That would
I
help
think
the team a lot.
Sierra's gonna prepare a YOLO torp.
Yeah, I mean, like at this point, YOLO top is also kind of good because they have like ships remaining.
Yeah, the
But I'm
ships they can
expecting,
risk it.
yeah,
You
I
you
think
think
Lord
Lord
Dipesh,
Dipesh will come in for the finish?
I probably yes, but Ines Heldin also coming up front, meeting him up ahead and probably trying to top Lord Dipesh. But
Well, actually,
you know,
the Vlad actually has a great shot on Lord Dipesh.
yeah, exactly.
Why, it's gonna be a
Oh, that's
painful
quite
salvo.
interesting.
Oh, into
Oh,
the island.
oh, yeah, those
Yikes!
Russian relics,
That
those
is
Russian
just
relics
so
are really
unlucky.
bad.
I think
And
that'll
I
be
think
it for the Vlad.
that was a good bait actually by Lord Dipish. Oh, I think Hellrain might also die with top salvo.
No, I think
No,
he's just about dodged it.
yeah.
I think the
Oh
Cleveland should be
man,
able to
I
finish
think
him, or will
no.
force him to turn in a way that the Vlad will whack him.
Yep, he's the slow. Vlad will probably whack him now.
Oh
Oh
my,
man, his
so unlucky. That is so unlucky. Oh man, that was. exciting towards the end for sure. We saw a lot of action. But Team Crazy is gonna take it not Vengeance's day. They're gonna have to go back to the drawing board as they prepare for day 7 tomorrow. We're gonna take a quick break before we bring you the next match for today. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. All right, folks, welcome back to another match on day 6 of Shipfest Season 2, brought to you by LG Ultragear. My name is Captain Nada, and I'm joined by Fizz Killer as we have Buff Admiral Hipper versus the Shot Callers. Fizz, now these are the reigning champions. Unfortunately for them, they've already picked up two losses, one on the first day and one yesterday in quite a demoralizing fashion to the current leaders. Now that was a bro moment. How do you see them getting back into this? Are they fighting for second place, or do you think they still have a chance? Because now there was a Braum moment has to drop 2 matches for these guys to even have a chance, and then they would still be second on head to head.
Yeah, I mean, like they should definitely not be demoralized because, as you know, I mean, games can be unpredictable anytime here. You know, we don't know if something happens to Bro moment. You know, something unlucky thing happens and they might lose. So, again, we should not be like ruling them out. But like, it will be quite difficult for them. They will have to win every game from here, and I'm not too concerned about them. You know, them being demoralized. So that's fine.
Oh, I'm not Groot taking a whole lot of damage early on. Not part of their
That's
game plan, but we've seen Invader work this position really well. But look at this, he's reversing those torpedoes. If they come in, no, the radar's gonna scare
no.
him off.
Yeah, I think he's like reversed inside the cap only, so he could just like accelerate forward and easily dodge it. That's not a big issue.
More shots coming up from the Vladivostok onto the Baltimore, and that's another massive chunk of HP down for I am not Groot. It seems like Buff Admiral Hipper is sort of leading
Yeah,
proceedings so far into the game.
yeah, but I think they are behind the points to be honest. Like they are like the here short calls have got the points. So like if they can preserve their HP just now, like if I'm not Groot can stay alive for more time, I think that is still fine. But Curryman has taken a very good flanking position in Charles Martel. Like that should be what you should be actually doing in Charles Martel, not rushing in. Like you should be, as annoying your enemy with going out in the flank and like spamming
Well,
SC.
same thing on the other side. You see, the Talon from Awesome coming in and harassing the Lightning so far.
Yeah, I think that losing SP on Lightning is way more, way more crucial than losing HP on Baltimore.
Yep, Lucifer is down quite a bit of HP and still continuing to take damage from the Lightning
Yeah.
Edition. He's going to beach himself, and I think they've realized that. So they're going to probably lock trajectories and maybe send out another salvo or two to say hello. And look at this,
I
invaders
think
actually.
I'm not Groot should be in position. Yeah, he's in position to radar. Groot is in position to radar. Let's see when they will pop the radar though.
You see Captain Rajan Khanna. So far, he is on track to completely avoid those torpedoes, and luckily enough, he actually decides to turn the other way. Otherwise, he would have taken potentially one, if not two, of those.
Yeah,
Invader right at the edge of that radar. He should start taking a bit of damage
I think
from
the
the side of
problem
Buff
here
Admiral
though.
Hipper.
Yeah, the problem here that Admiral Hipper are losing points. Like, see, the middle cap is totally unoccupied. Like now here, Short have got a very big lead.
You were talking about flanks. Is look at the Talon.
Oh man, this is he's just like right behind them now. They're gonna be very desperate.
Somebody
Admiral
gonna get a
Hipper
hurt
because now
tonight,
yeah,
is all
like
I
they
can
have been
say.
told yeah. It's now they are in a very tricky position now though because like if they move forward they will come into guns or Amagi and Varun. We have seen that Varun has been very good with the whole tournament with the Amagi and he will put the Admiral Hipper with the world in the world of pain for sure. I think still Awesome will have to halt his push though from here because now he will start getting like he will pummeled by both Vladivostok and
Oh, look at
Curryman.
this, look at this. Kevin is actually drifting back to try and torpedo.
Ah,
Lucifer is also coming
great.
in. So they might actually
This is
turn this around and just gang up on Awesome.
I
Uh,
think Lucifer is being
Lucifer
radared.
beached him. No, Lucifer beached himself. He was coming in to like maybe, do a crazy smoke, go behind Kevin and torpedo. Oh, look at this.
Yeah,
Awesome's trying to open up to get himself a nice torpedo angle, but that's going to sacrifice a lot of visibility on that broadside, and he's going to take a huge chunk
No.
of damage and beach in a not too desirable angle.
Yeah, I mean, like that was quite a fail. I don't know why he turned right, because it was very easy for anyone, to like if enemy turns right, you can just let stop, and then the tops will also not be launched. But now
Oh,
Kevin,
torpedoes out. Great
uh,
salvo, great looking salvo.
oh
Oh,
man,
hit the island.
invisible rocks.
Oh,
Oh
those are
man.
just dreadful.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome has quite really ruined the plans of Admiral Hipper of camping here, So I'm not sure if it was really worth it though, to
Not
be
at all.
honest.
Not at all. That was a wasted opportunity. Honestly, Varun Zamagi had to push from the other flank
Yeah,
to make this work.
yeah,
Right, they
exactly.
needed to
I'm
be
not sure.
sandwiched.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. Why did he turn right into the island cover? He should not have. He
Yeah,
should
let's take a
have
look at
gone
that
out a
action
bit.
replay, guys, of the potatoed almost torpedoes, and then the inevitable end of the Talon. Not what they were looking for, it's not what the doctor ordered, and shot callers are going to find themselves on the back foot once again. Contrary
Oh,
to what we expected at the start of the game, Invader's Lightning is going to spot out Lucifer's shots coming out. He is poised to win a gunfight. He does have the higher HP pool, but at this point they are struggling for points. They are 50 points, 40 points behind now. The inner center cap is theirs as Lucifer is going to look to get inside and start denying. Invader really needs to get behind Lucifer, a position where Lucifer cannot torp him defensively. Lucifer started capturing those shots will alert Lucifer to the fact that he's behind him, but they are actually more interested in taking out Captain Rajan Khanna's
exactly.
Vladivostok. It is on fire. Two
Yeah, it's a
fires,
double
in
fire,
fact.
a bow and an aft on aft, and I think that's very good choice, because like you should also focus on a low HP ships. Then that is the best choice in this option. And yeah, Rajan Khan.
Ooh,
Oh,
beautiful shot there.
I think
He's
see
actually
here.
going to
I'm not
take
good.
one down with him.
Yeah, so I think this is now very interesting. Now it's like very difficult. Varun will have to push up up front, the very like up front. Invader can't do it alone. He will have to. They will have to stand in between them.
Yeah, yeah. Invader cannot take on the Talon and Lucifer on his own. He will get outgunned. But look at that. They've got two rings. They are gaining points twice as fast. Nobody denying them points. Oh, the radar coming in. He's gonna want to stick to the islands.
Yeah, I think Invader is fine for now. He will just
Yeah.
have move wriggle around left
He,
and
he
right.
he he had just enough time to turn and get behind the island. So he's definitely gonna see out this radar in time before he's gonna potentially in the next 30 seconds or so try and sneak out and torpedo the hell out of that smoke screen in the middle of the cap, because now they've caught up, right? And with the extra 5 points every 5 seconds, they do have the initiative.
Yeah, and
He
now
just needs to help Varun 360 stay alive.
yeah, and now they are trying to flank Warren around. I will probably sure Talon will try to move up behind. Lucifer can't move up from the front because again, like even though it's a battleship, still like it can load HE and Blappy out of existence, and even Invader is there to help Warren
And
pre-spot
all
something.
three ships are within one salvo blap potential of a Vladivostok and Amagi, sorry.
Yeah,
Right.
we have seen Amagi, as I said, Varun might be looking at a little bit sloppy, but you don't never know when the
Oh, ho, ho,
things click.
ho,
Oh,
400 HP remaining on that Charles Martel. We spoke about one salvo making the difference, and just like that, the Charles Martel is a floating one salvo ship. Oh, Invader opened fire too soon, didn't realize that the Talon was still there. He's smoked up,
Yeah,
but has he counted correct? Is the Talon out of radars? Is he going to be fine?
I'm not really sure. And Talon is not even out of radar, so because we know that Talon did use one of the radar charges, so we know like
Well,
he
I've
won't be.
seen at least two radars used. I'm not quite certain on the third.
Yeah, I mean like even if we like I seen a radar about a minute away only, so I don't think he would be reloaded till now. It should be on still cooldown.
Oh, there we go. Third radar coming in
Yeah.
as Invader is beached and is spotted. Alpha team,
Yeah,
Buff
I'm.
Admiral Hipper does have the lead. They have the initiative. If Invader dies, it will be over, but he just about gets out in time. More shots coming in from Varun 360. Is he gonna land? I think one shell should do it, and that's the Charles Martel down. And suddenly, the guys on shot callers have lead. Look at them just circling like sharks on a hunt in the middle cap, but they do not have any points coming their way. This can potentially
Yep.
be disastrous with 2 minutes 45 seconds left. Invader actually needs to go deny the outer cap or go for a YOLO top, and I think that's what he's doing. He is making that swift turn to go around the island and deny points from the outer cap while they cap the middle. Lucifer, he's probably lining up the torpedo salvo of a lifetime, but the first one goes out the wrong way. Has he not seen him? He has. The
Oh,
secondaries
it's not.
launch, and that should indicate to Lucifer where the enemy is. They have the middle cap, 670 to 645. Invader decided not to go outside. They are losing points. They do not have this luxury to stay in the middle and hope they see one of the teams. They need to be on the hunt. I'm not sure what the game plan is. I think Invader's going to go scout for Lucifer, maybe look out at the torps and see. Varun 360 has done a full U-turn. I think the idea phase is to go around the island and face first into the Talon. The lightning gets spotted once again, and I think that's going to be indication for Invader to gun it. He's got 6200 HP. Lucifer has 2998, and the guns are off, and
Oh
beautiful
man,
stuff
that's
as Invader's going to
that.
land the kill.
Yeah, actually, they should have done it before. I think Varun realized because he was chasing a DD. Like yeah, chasing a DD in battleship is like worst
And
stress
and
you can
and
have.
you're
So
chasing a
got
British
started.
DD who can single line torp you, right? So that is guaranteed
Exactly.
death if you are,
Uh,
in a no escape position.
exactly. Like yeah, I was thinking like when they were going the opposite direction, thinking like, why are they chasing a DD in a BB and why is a DD hunting a radar cruiser? So I
All
think
right.
they
It
made
can
smart.
still flip fizz. What is the detection on the lightning? Is what you need to tell me because that Talon is 6
I
kilometers
think
away.
that's a point 0.5. It's 5.5, I think,
Ooh,
if I
cutting it
remember
close,
correctly. So
Invader.
Talon, yeah, Talon is totally blind right now. Like he can't see Varun coming. He can't see where
Invade.
lightning
He can't
is.
see Invader's
So he's
torps
just
coming.
like, yeah, it's. I think he's safe from invader tops, but like they are probably chasing like playing merry-go-round at this point.
That game was just all over. What an emotional roller coaster, folks, it would have been for the guys over at Shot Callers. I wouldn't want to be in their shoes. But boy, oh boy, did that experience come through as Shot Callers are going to win this despite losing two early ships. What a turnaround.
Yeah, I think they just got a little bit of, they got little bit of trembling hands from last game. Last game they might have little bit, still the last game would have been on their mind, and I think that was the what influence. But they got their shit together in between of the game.
Definitely, Shot Callers showing us why they are the reigning champions. But now it is quite possibly out of their hands. Now that was a bro moment, and Radioactive both have to continue to drop points for Shot Callers to have a chance at finishing in the top two. Currently, they are playing for third spot, it seems. What a match, what a comeback as Shot Callers secure another win. to stay in the money. We're going to take a short break and be back in just a few minutes with the next match of the day. back, folks. This time we have Now That Was a Bro Moment, the current league leaders and favorites going up against Death Brigade, who had a rather unfortunate start to the event, going 0-3 in the first three match days, but have since strung together back to back wins. But now they are faced with their toughest challenge yet. How do you think this is going to fare for them?
I'm not really sure. I mean, last time this competition worked really well, but this time again, like they have the same problem. See, Vara Prasad still being in a stock, right? Right, was stuck, and Strichkun also being in a stock hipper. So like, as we know, stock ships are really terrible. So I am. This will weigh down on them heavily for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely something for them that they need to work on, potentially grind a little during the day to get their ships a bit more match ready.
Yeah, like especially against you are coming up a top team against Bro Moment. I think like you should get everything at disposal as whatever you have, and like we will have to see if this works out for them or not. But I
Absolutely. And this was one of the maps, sorry, rather, that they picked up one of their two wins on last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, yes. Like even I am to be sure, but let's see. I'm very much biased towards Bro Moment at this point, to be honest, because they have just like stamped the authority yesterday on the with the short colors, man. Like they have literally shown everyone like we are not afraid of anything,
Yeah.
and if we want, we'll just come out with guns blazing. We want to.
Yeah, great shot coming in, by the way, from Vara Prasad onto worst DD
Yeah.
player, doing a good amount of damage to that, now that was a Brahmo Lightning. And
Yeah.
Gummy actually managing to send some shots out and do another 1,000 damage worth of damage. Now, these torpedoes will certainly run out before they do anything to the Vladivostok, so nothing to worry there. And look at this Bazinga Flak, he's actually going to take their hipper out of the match completely. His position is
Yeah.
such that he is just going to keep kiting on that flank and making life hell for this
Oh.
hipper. Last time
Yeah.
this
Even.
hipper was instrumental in helping them, and
Oh
oof,
my God.
the
This was. I mean, like.
Vladivostok.
I mean, like if you see his position, he's way too exposed towards Vladivostok. He should have stayed behind the hill of the island, not up way up front.
Yeah, he
And I think
wasn't expecting
Bazinga, I
that.
think he might. Yeah, Bazinga, I think has saw matches of their matches, and like he expected the Hipper to be there. So
Well,
props to
technically,
Bazinga.
everybody has been stationing a ship here, right? So that is par for the course when you're Bravo, and
I
it's
mean,
just unfortunate start for Death Brigade.
yeah, and like there, as I said, right, the Edinburgh is like loosely, even when Edinburgh could have come out and helped Gummy Deepak in actually chipping in toward World's GD player. I'm not sure, like he's totally like wasn't moving at all. He should have moved a bit ahead, taken some risk and helping out Gummy Deepak in killing
Yeah,
the World's GD player.
and now
So
he's Boyapati is actually worried, right? Because he's got Pazinga Flux on that flank, who's got
yeah,
nothing to keep him
exactly.
check. And
Yeah,
the Vlad from Flesh and Bone is gonna push in from the other side, and he's gonna have a great exposed Citadel shot because the Russian angles aren't as punishing.
yeah, and I think Vara Prasad really exposed your HE fire, and he will have to make some decision on where to go right now. Meanwhile, World City player is spotted again. Radar from Edinburgh. Edinburgh start trying to shoot the Vladivostok, but again the hill is there. Okay, shots out towards Boyapati from Bazinga.
Interesting thing is, Death Brigade actually have the lead, right? Because they have the outer cap. They are
Yeah,
stacking those points, and I think the Lightning is just going to be cheeky and get that middle cap also because he knows the DD is not there, and worst DD player has to decide whether he wants to deny the outer cap or contest the middle cap. Because once they start doubling
yeah,
up on
and
points, they can get away quite fast. And a great shot coming in from flesh and bone. I did not expect him to be able to do too much from that angle. But that was like I think eight or nine
Yeah,
thousand on that salvo, which was huge.
yeah. I think that was probably a superstructure shot, and I think he got AP penalist,
Oh,
and
I,
that
I
was a
think Gummy
very good
Deepak will
thing.
have gotten spotted after that shot.
Yeah, I think also Varvala might have shots on Baltimore. Let's see how much damage does he does though. Oh, he duped that. He duped that somehow. And now
Oh,
Bazinga looming over them. Bazinga is like, you just stay there, I'll just farm you guys.
this is gonna be a little tricky because Gummy Deepak has to stay inside the site, but at the same time dodge these torpedoes. First salvo looks fine. Second salvo, because he's actually going to reverse now, thinking the worst is past. And this is
I'm
where that kill shot is going to come
oh
in.
man, this
Oh,
is
Gummy Deepak,
no,
no. Is he going to make it? Is he going
oh
to
he
make
might
it?
yeah, that was close. That was
Yikes.
close.
And
And
in
great
that confusion, they've actually lost the outer cap. Gummy Deepak left the center cap, and suddenly there are no points being collected by Death Brigade. Whatever little advantage they had is gone. The numbers game finally coming back to hurt them because they have nowhere to go. They look like they've sort of lost a bit of hope, and
yeah,
I think Boyapati is beached. That's why he's been taking a
not
lot
Boya
of
but
damage. Gummy Deepak, I'm
Gummy.
sorry. Yeah.
I think that Hipper, I think they should have really expected, Bazinga to come because if they have watched all the earlier matches of Brahman, like they should know how aggressive Bazinga can be, and they should have expected him to, just like come out and guns blazing, go close in to the flank, and finally Gummy Deepak is dead, unfortunately.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that was paddling.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah, and now I think Varsity player just this is like a cherry on top. Oh, all four.
That is just sad for Death Brigade.
Yeah, yeah, they have just started when and this all happened. It's just like too much unfortunate for them.
Yeah, now that was a Brahmond once again showing why they are head and shoulders above the competition, regaining the lead above Radioactive. Will Radioactive be able to level things up later on? We have three more match days remaining. Until then, now that was a bro moment, remain our leaders and favorites. Death Brigade, they actually, they have nothing to be ashamed about. They led the match for a while despite being a man down. So kudos to them, but they certainly have a bit of work to do. Once they were on the back foot, they didn't know how to counter or how to react to that. So, once they kind of figured that out, I think they're going to be in a better position to take a few more points before the end of the season. That's it for
Yeah,
this
and they
match. Yeah, go on, Fizz.
yeah, so I was saying that they should also probably grind their ships out a
Oh,
lot. They will have
yes,
to get the
absolutely.
ships to fully arm it.
Yeah, definitely. Those upgrades, they are invaluable. They make that little bit of difference here. That's it for this game, guys. We're gonna take a quick break and be back with the last match of the day. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. we're live with the last match of the day, ladies and gentlemen. We have INC. Unfortunately, small issues within their team forcing them to play with a bot almost every single day, but you gotta applaud their effort. They're always there, they're always on time, always in high spirit, turning up for the event, going up against the ever entertaining Bichu Gang Max. Both team in desperate need for a win. Is it a foregone conclusion because of the bot, or do you think INC are gonna pull one out of nowhere today?
I mean, like, I would think a foregone conclusion, but again, like we have seen yesterday, they really did had the match in their grasp almost with the bot, and so even like there's also the curse of Bismarck in the whole tournament going on.
Oh
Like
wait,
team
they're
with
playing with a
which I have
Bismarck again? No, they have Vlad. Bichu
yeah,
gang
no,
on the
they have Vlad,
Bismarck.
Bitsu gang exactly. So like there's the curse of Bismarck, which I would like to call it now. Like any team, the no teams with Bismarck hasn't won a game till now, I think. So that might just be my imagination, but still, yeah.
Yep, that's certainly something that's not worked out, the Bismarck pick. But then again, we had the curse of the
So
Edinburgh, and that did eventually break, right, Fizz?
shift wise, I think the boat all right with combination. Again, the Bismarck might be where the Bismarck might shine. But you never know. Again, even the Baltimore is chipping in. Actually, the bot is really putting up some shots out there.
Sonu Chandan, I think, got radared and has since turned around. No, I think he was hard spotted. Smoked, turned
Oh,
around, and now he's radared as he continues to take fire. Paul's Baltimore is actually going to be forced into a torpedo. No, is that going to be the Akizuki that will take the torp? Oh my god! That was just nuts. Deserving of an action replay there, folks. Look at that. The DD running for its life. The bot coming in. He's like, मैं बचाऊंगा. And then now the bot kind of stuck in the smoke as both of them just dodged that torpedo by a pixel.
yeah,
Yikes.
bot making everything complicated. Well,
Yeah, well, the bot kind of just throwing right now. Well, if the bot can charge and take down that DD, oh my, he's not even shooting the DD. Never mind.
no,
They had
I
a decent
think
bot yesterday. Today the bot is just letting them down.
yeah, and I mean, usually that's what happens.
Yeah, you can't really rely on the bots. And he's turning into the torpedoes, it seems. So even if he was gonna survive the, you know, the primaries and the secondaries, the torps would have finished him. INC
First,
find themselves on the back foot once again.
oh, he dodged the top salvo, I think. Yeah.
So they're down on points. They've lost one ring, they have one ring, but neither of them contributing points as Lightning's torpedo in the Lightning rather, goes into the center cap to start to close the deal. He's actually laid down a great smoke that protects the Baltimore mostly.
Yep, and I think here Sonu Chandan might be in a bit of a trouble currently. He will probably survive, but he will lose some his HP around 2-3k for sure.
Yeah, just about makes it behind the island. Uh, Decent torpedoes going out. I'm not sure if he'll catch
Probably,
Seahawk.
yeah, I think they will probably are probably spotted.
I think he's gonna catch Seahawk with one of them. Ooh, gonna be close. Ay, ay, ay. That is
No, no,
rather
he's saved, I think.
lucky.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what is SKN's play till now right here. Like he's been flanking around.
But look at this, right? He's actually fighting the Talon. He's like Ghar Ja to the Talon. So, Skin has been taking the fight to to Sid Admiral in that Talon. So he's effectively taken one ship out of it. That means it
Yeah,
is
and
the
that's true.
Akizuki and Talon versus the Lightning, Bismarck, and Baltimore. And if Sonu Chandan can stealth torp that battleship and cruiser, that can make a huge difference. Also, it seems because Bichugang has left the outer ring, they've actually caught up in points.
Yep, that's true.
But Skin, without too much backup, great shot coming in from the Talon, does a lot of damage to Torpedo, and this is got to be the play of a lifetime for Sonu Chandan. I think he's definitely heard those shots, and he's been told by his teammates as well, hey, there's somebody behind you. He cannot go too far
Yeah.
forward because he will run into that top salvo, and he doesn't want to get spotted either. Oh my god, Sonu Chandan, no! Ah man, just when things were turning around for INC, ladies and gentlemen, Sonu Chandan gets a bit
That's
too excited to try and help his teammates. It's all down to 10-17. Last man standing, only
that's that's
4,000
really
HP.
unfortunate.
Now 18,000 HP. Talon, no matter how good of a player you are, it's going to be an uphill struggle in a situation like this.
Yeah,
He's got his torpedoes
yeah.
going out towards the Baltimore. The Baltimore's going to expect it, but it's not going to be able to slow down and dodge all of them, as I suspect at least one will make contact, or will it?
I mean, like
That's just
INC
amazing.
was already at disadvantage from start, and they have
That's just
they've held
amazing.
this long till now. It's a bill. Yeah, I think this won't be a ram. This won't be a ram, but
Oh, if
I
he can
think
finish,
Tenny
if he
has
can
this
finish
number now.
the Balti there, no.
So I think the curse of Bismarck finally breaking this time.
I mean, it's like the curse of the bot versus the curse of the Bismarck, right?
Yeah, like in the end, with a bot, you're already at a disadvantage, even if the ship pick is bad.
Yeah, you can't help but feel bad for INC. They did so well in the end. Unfortunately, Sonu felt pressured to peek out of that island to try and help the Vladivostok, and unfortunately ran into that torpedo salvo that all but sealed their fate. Bichugang pick up another win as INC remain winless in 6 days of play. We have 3 more match days coming up before we crown a champion. If Radioactive drop points, it all but seals. Now that was a Pro Moments championship. But if they drop even 1 point, Radioactive and Shot Callers are both going to be waiting to pounce. We've got 3 exciting days of play left, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us. And make sure you subscribe to our Facebook Live notifications and put the YouTube notifications bell icon on. We are all going to be here all 3 days on the Esports Club YouTube channel, on the Esports Club Facebook page, and of course, the World of Warships India Facebook page. Thank you for watching. This is Shipfest Season 2, brought to you by LG Ultragear. I'm Captain Nadia, with me Fizz Killer, and hopefully soon Valkyrie is going to feel better and join us for the final few days. We hope you have fun, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.